Want to get better at tennis but can't afford a coach? In this video, I will teach you real, practical ways to improve your game for free. No lessons, no expensive gear, just stuff you can start doing today. And the best part, I left the most underrated tip at the end. Most players overlook it, but it could completely change your game. Let's get into it. Tip number 1, shadow swings. I know this might be basic, but trust me, it works. You don't need a court, a partner, a ball, or shoes. All you need is your racket. Practicing your forehand, backhand, serve, and footwork in slow motion helps ingrain the technique in your mind and gives you that muscle memory when you're out playing. And the best part, you can do this anywhere. Garage, hotel, driveway, anywhere with enough swinging space is the perfect place to practice. Tip number 2, hitting against the wall. Hitting against the wall might seem like a step backward, but it's actually one of the most effective tools for building consistency. You don't need a court, a partner, or even a perfect surface, just a flat wall and a tennis ball. And here's why it works. The ball comes back faster than it would from a real opponent. That forces you to react quickly, prepare your swing early, and move your feet constantly. It also gives you unlimited reps, so you can hit 100 forehands in 5 minutes. Try doing that in a regular rally. The main goals for hitting against the wall are focus on technique, short swings, balanced footwork, and clean contact. You can even imagine yourself simulating match situations, rally, volley to volley, approach shots off the wall. The wall doesn't miss, and it never gets tired, so you have plenty of opportunities. And don't forget, you can never beat the wall. Tip number 3, footwork drills. Ask any coach what separates high-level players from beginners, and they'll probably say the same thing: footwork. You can have great technique, but if you're not in the position to hit the ball, it doesn't matter. Footwork is the foundation, and the good news, you can train it for free, anywhere, anytime, any place. Here's some good examples. Start with split step timing. Practice bouncing lightly on the balls of your feet and reacting in either direction. Imagine yourself playing someone. Then add cone drills or side shuffles to build lateral speed. Even 30 seconds of jump rope can get your footwork sharper. The key is to move with intention. Just watch the pros. They're always adjusting their feet, always light on their feet, and always ready for action. If you train your movement, your shots will start feeling easier, even without changing your form. Tip number 4, film yourself. Recording yourself is probably the fastest way to spot what's holding you back. When you rewatch the footage, you might realize you're swinging too late, standing too upright, or not finishing your shots. These are things you feel like you're doing correctly, but the camera doesn't lie. Even if you just record your serve or forehand from behind, you'll notice things you can't pick up during play. You can use a tripod, or you can use your phone and lean it against your bag or clip it to the fence. It's super easy to set up. Then rewatch it after practice and ask, would I teach someone to do what I just did? This builds self-awareness, which is something most players never develop. Tip number 5, study the pros. This can go hand in hand with tip number 4, but watching pro tennis is entertaining, but it's also one of the best ways to develop your tennis IQ. And I don't mean just admiring the winners. Next time you watch a match, ask yourself, where did they recover to after hitting that ball? Why did they play it cross court instead of down the line? Start paying attention to patterns. For example, pros rarely go for risky down the line winners unless they've opened up the court first. They play smart, not flashy. You can learn a ton from the way they move between shots, how they position themselves, and how they handle pressure points. You don't need to copy their form, just copy their habits. Tip number 6, intentional match play. Match play is where everything comes together. It tests your technique, movement, mindset, and decision making all at once. But there's the difference between regular match play and intentional match play. In regular matches, players just hit and hope. In intentional matches, you go with a focus. Work on your second serve. Try attacking short balls. Use your slice more. Every point becomes an opportunity to practice something, not just to win or lose. That's how pros train. Every match is a lesson. And for the final tip, tip number 7, mental training. This is the most underrated type of training. Most players lose matches not because of strokes or fitness, but because of their mindset. They get frustrated, lose focus, or let one mistake spiral into 5. That's where mental training comes in. And again, it's free. Start with simple breathing between points. Inhale through your nose, exhale through the mouth. Reset. Develop routines. Bounce the ball a few times before serving. Towel off. Look at your strings. These habits calm your nerves and keep you locked in. And if you haven't already, go read The Inner Game of Tennis. It's not about technique. It's about staying present and trusting yourself. Believe me, I remember thinking to myself, this book wouldn't help me at all in tennis. ask, what could a book do for me in tennis? And now that I have read it, I feel like an idiot. It truly did help me. So go give it a shot. And don't forget, train your mind and your body will follow. The truth is, you don't need a private coach or a fancy club to level up your tennis. All it takes is consistency, creativity, and these free tools. And if this video helped you, please consider subscribing and have a great day. See ya!